now that it is safe to speak. All right, cool. So the last thing that we did before the break was we finished the additional information for number 4. All right, so now we're just going to number 5. Number 5, it says direct deposit on the 7th of March was from a debtor, J. Nglovu, in settlement of his account. Okay, J. Nglovu, All right, so there, yes, we had written CRJ, and since that's the direct deposit, all right, it's obviously just acknowledgement of the fact that we have received money. So yes, that's going to the CRJ, so that's fine. So we can cross that one out. Then we go on to the next one. The direct deposit on the 21st was a VAT refund from SARS. Okay, cool, no problem. That was 21st. Okay, we've written CRJ, so that's fine. It's going to definitely be the CRJ, money coming in. Then on the 7th day, it says, well, the 7th additional information, debit order in favor of SBOM is for the business electricity. Okay, so this is for electricity. So on the 31st, we've already written CPJ, so that's fine. Debit order in favor of Nguni Bank is the business vehicle installment. Okay, we've written CPJ next to that one, so that's also fine. Then check number KJ897 was incorrectly debited to the business's account. Incorrectly. Okay, so that, in other words, that was never supposed to happen. Okay, can you see that on the 26th, that amount for 1,389 Rand, 71 cents, we had initially written over there CPJ. Okay, we had written CPJ over there. So cross that out. That's a bank error. If an amount goes off on our account, that was not meant to actually go off. That means that it's an error for the bank. So that's going into the bank recon. Okay, so you can write BR there. Then finally, last one, check number CC 112726 was erroneously debited twice. I think somebody made mention of this earlier. All right, so if you look on the 14th, you see there's on the 14th, you've got two amounts, both for 293 Rand 95 cents. So that second amount there that we didn't tick off, that we initially circled and put CPJ, I now need you to cross out that CPJ and put BR and then just put error. Okay, cool. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have now finished the heavy lifting. Okay, now it's time to do the easy stuff. So you see, if you do this bit of it correctly, the rest of this bank reconciliation is a whole lot more easier. Okay, just to recap, we are now here at step 5. Okay, well, no, step 4. All right, we are now putting in the amendments. Okay, step 5 we have done. Can you see we identified items in the CRJ and CPJ not included in the bank statement, and the things in the bank statement that were not included in the CPJ and CRJ as well. So we've dealt with all these steps. We're now just dealing with the amendments. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, I want to get to this. Nope, I lie. That's not actually, I can even close this right now because I don't need this anymore. Okay, this is where I'm trying to get to. Okay, I can close this as well. Okay, right. So let's, and I'm sure someone is saying, please zoom in, sir. Always thinking it at least. So that is exactly what we will do. All right, so now, we now, remember step number 4 is to put in the amendments into the CRJ and CPJ, okay? So now we need to just go to everywhere where we had amounts written CRJ, okay? We go everywhere where we had amounts written CRJ, okay? And the first place where we have CRJ is, if you look in the bank reconciliation statement. Again, guys, if you have any questions, please just switch on your mic, because I won't hear you in the chat. Okay, so please just if you have any questions, or you need me to slow down anything, just please switch on your mic and feel free to interrupt. Okay, so the first one that we have is that check. So this is a stale check now, so just write stale, you can write check. Okay, and that is CC 864. Oops. Okay, and the amount there is 958.42. Okay, again, so you see why I'm saying this is the easy bit, because now all we're doing is just putting in the information that we have listed as CRJ. So I'm now looking at the bank statement, and I look on the credit column, and I'm looking at that direct deposit on the 7th. And that was for J dot okay. Right, I flip the page. Next one that I have for the CRJ is this amount on the 21st. It's for 3,833.69. Okay, and that also was a direct deposit. Okay, you could even just write SARS refund. That's fine. Oops. Okay, awesome stuff. We've dealt with that. And you can be crossing out these things as you go, so you know that you've dealt with them and that you never go back to them. Okay. Then if you scroll down out of the bank, you look to the check counterfoil. Remember, we had that amount on the 6th, the amount of 146 Rand 97 cents. There we said CRJ, and we said 15 Rand. Okay, so let's put in that 15 Rand. Okay, because we had made a over. Is that correct? Yeah, that is. Should be. Okay, so what I need here is to should be 15 Rand over there. Okay, I'm just looking at your answer booklet, and I see they haven't actually done that for some reason. Okay, what did I want to do? So direction, that's CC 1124. Oh, actually I'm wrong, because they said the bank recorded that wrong, not us. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so I didn't need to include that space, but it's fine. So that actually is bank recon. Okay, so the next one actually is, if you look on the deposit slips, remember we have that plus 100. Okay, cool. And that one is deposit. We can actually call it correction. And then we just write SL, that is SL 460. Okay, right. Okay, so if you add up these, you should then arrive at this amount right here. Do you? No. Looks like we're missing an amount here. Okay. Well, it turns out, yeah, well, you should. Let's just verify. We're in line with your answer book, but I don't know, it just feels kind of short for me. 103, 206.18, and plus 958.42, and then plus 1922.21, and then plus 3833.69, plus 100. Okay, so it is on point. Happiness there. Okay, sweet. Right, cool. So this is now our new total receipts amount. Then we come to the cash book payments. Okay, we do the same thing. We look for everywhere where we've written cash book payments. There was nothing in the bank reconciliation for February. We go to the bank statement. Just want to check again if anyone has any questions or thoughts. Okay, it's right. Yes. Thank you, Kamuelo. You're 100% right. It is right. Okay. We have nothing in the bank reconciliation for Feb. We go down to the 7th, monthly fees. Okay. Internet banking fees. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other banking fees? Interest on overdraft. So typically they like to add all these together, all right, as bank charges. Okay, so I'm going to do it how it is in the answer book. I hate when they do this, when they bulk it all up. But I want you guys to see how they arrived at the bank charges amount that they got. So we are saying on the 7th monthly fees, that's 222.83 cents, and plus your internet banking fees, 91.63, and then plus and then plus, what is that? The other one was your interest on overdraft. Oh, and we also have government levy. Okay, so government levy, let's add that one first. 149.80. And then finally, you've got your interest on overdraft, which is your 4,437.52. Okay, I think they might not have included the interest on overdraft. Let's just see. Yeah, they didn't include the actual interest on overdraft, so that's fine. Just remove that there. Okay, well, and then the total you should get there is then your 464.26. Okay, right. I'm just canceling that out as well, so I know that it has been dealt with. Okay, cool. Right, so then we might as well just quickly deal with the interest overdraft, 437.52, and that was interest charged. Okay, right, cool. Cancel that out as well. We know it has been dealt with. Okay, now I'm going back to the previous page. Okay, so that was a bank error. On the 14th, that was a bank error. It was a double entry. Then we have the dishonored check on the 15th. So here you can just write R/D, in other words, return to drawer. Let's actually write check. Okay, and then we can put the person's name. Okay, and the amount there was that 8,256.49. Okay, right, cancel that out, dealt with it. Okay, then what else was there? The last two things that we have there is the debit order, the debit orders. SBOM. I wonder why they chose to call this SBOM. I wonder. 396.06. Okay. Then our last debit order there that we had was for not electricity, was for the car, the vehicle thingy mabob. Bank. Okay. Okay. All right. So just want to check any questions. Nothing there. Right. So then you should land at a total there. So we now have our new total receipts and total payments. Okay. Let me zoom out just a little bit so I can show you the whole bank. Okay. Okay, so obviously we have our opening balance. Where did we get this opening balance for our bank? Right, that was the balance as per bank. Remember, they said that that's unfavorable. Okay, that's unfavorable. That was the balance as per bank in the February bank reconciliation. Okay, so that's where we got that. Okay, these are the small things that they throw at you. I'm going to put this in red because I really need you guys to remember this. These are the small things that they throw at you that rob you of getting 100%, because you'd be like, in the test or exam, this balance won't be there. I've just thrown this in there to save us a few minutes, so that we ensure that we finish the exercise. Okay, but you won't have this. You will have to fill this in, and so you'll have to question, what is my opening balance for my bank account? And that's where you get that from the last month's bank reconciliation statement, that closing balance, that balance as per bank account at the bottom is then your opening balance for your bank account. Okay, anyway, then we plug in the new total receipts, which we had calculated here. Okay, then we plug in the new total payments, which we had calculated just in this previous step. Guys, if you know you're accounting 1A, this then shouldn't be a problem for you. Okay, this should make total sense, but this is where you begin to see how how much time and effort you put in your previous accounting, because these small things, and we constantly assume you know certain things from 1A. So my advice to you is make sure that you're comfortable with your 1A, so that moving forward with your 1B. And trust me, when we start to do depreciation and start to do adjustments, if your 1A is not that strong, you're going to have problems in 1B, because we're just piling on top of what we assume you to already know. Okay, but enough about that. We're now at the final step. Can you see here? Slide. We've dealt with step number 4. Step number 5 we dealt with over there. So now we're just compiling our bank recon, and then we're going to compare our bank recon to our bank statement, or sorry, our bank account. Okay, so we're done now. We'll finish up now. So hang in there. I know it's a lot mentally, seeing that this is brand new, but stay with me. I'll let you guys go just now. So the first place where we have bank recon is when we go to our bank recon for February, and it is the outstanding check, CC. I'm just going to put this CC 1120. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and that was for the amount of 1,916.85. Can you see why I was saying this is the easy bit? Because literally all you're doing now is you're saying, where did I write bank recon? Okay, so if we look there, we also wrote it on CC 1130. Okay, and this is in the check counterfoils table, and that was for 1,976.81. Okay, then the next one was CC 1131, and that was for 1,256.63. Okay, so yeah, there are outstanding checks. Then we add in our outstanding deposits. Okay, let's quickly check. Were there any outstanding deposits in the last bank recon? No, there was nothing. Okay, then we go to our deposits slips, and we see there the outstanding deposits were the following: SL 461, and let me just write this out now, SL 462, K 705.36. Okay, and this one was 9,288.56. Okay, awesome. So we've dealt with the outstanding deposits, and again, whilst you're doing this, you're crossing out these amounts so that you know that you've dealt with them. Okay, then we look for everywhere else where we had written bank recon, and I know if we look at on the 7th in the bank statement, there was that 15 rand. Remember, they said we had recorded it correctly, but the bank, in the bank statement, they hadn't recorded it correctly. So that means that there was money, they stated that payment. So then we have just simply write here correction. Okay. And then you can quickly just, instead of writing too many things, you can just write the check number, correction CC 1124, and then there you can just write 15 rand. Okay, and this is a positive. Ooh, I forgot to do this. So here you should be putting these in brackets so you know that this is something that's actually deducting. This is money leaving us, guys. It's not money coming in. It's an outstanding check, not outstanding deposit. Okay, this is also money leaving us because they understated the payment. Okay, so that's a negative 15 Rand. Okay, so we've dealt with that. You can cross it out. Then also we had they had a duplicate on the 14th. So here actually you would say of error. Okay, correction of error. So I'm just going to copy this as well. Okay, correction of error, and then here you are writing CC 1126. Okay, this time it's money coming in, so we're going to leave it positive. So that's 2, because they remember it was a duplicate payment, or they duplicated a payment, so therefore they need to pay us that money back. Okay, so we've dealt with that. Is there anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Yes, on the 26th, remember? So let me do this as well. Correction of error. And this is for your KJU 897. Okay, remember this check was never supposed to go off on our account. It doesn't belong to us. It's not associated to us. And remember, it's coming off the debit side. So that's money that is leaving us. Okay, so again, we just need to, they need to pay that back into our account. 389.71. Okay, right. And if you look at this amount over here, okay, I'm going to put that in a light blue. This amount is supposed to be the same amount that we have on our bank. And can you see our balance brought down is exactly the same? I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Can you see it's exactly the same? The moment you see that, you know that, hey, I've done my job. I've scooped my marks, right? Everything has been done correctly. If these amounts are not the same, guys, it's not the end of the world. Don't worry. Majority of the marks are in the process. Okay, so try by all means to make sure that you do the process correctly and you've done things as to the best of your ability. Then even if these amounts are not 100% correct or exactly the same, you know that it's okay. I've gotten majority of the marks in the question. Let me move on to other questions. Okay, that said, are there any questions from your side? Is there anything you would like to ask from your side? Please go back to the general ledger. Sure, no problem. Okay, please let me know when you have managed to take your screenshot or you've gotten what it is that you are looking for. You can just say, just switch on your mic and let me know. Are you good, Musa? Okay, all right. Okay, I think you probably should be good now. Okay, awesome stuff. Okay, Kamuhelo, I see you've raised your hands. By all means, switch on your mic and talk to us. Okay, I just want to show you guys whilst he's switching on the mic. Just want to quickly show you guys again. Can you see we've completed the process? Okay, and this is, oh my goodness, what am I doing here? Okay, fine, guys. Just want to zoom out. Okay, just want to show you again. This is why I'm saying use this one. because we start with comparing the bank recon for last month. Okay, and then we get into the other steps. Okay, very important that you start with this. Okay, all right. So if you can master this process, which is just practice, 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 then you'll be fine for bank reconciliation. And guys, it's always coming. Rest assured, it's always coming, especially if you guys get a test one. I don't know if you'll get a test one. Maybe you'll just have an assignment or whatever. Okay. Okay, no problem. You can type it in the chat if you want. It's up to you. Okay, but okay, I want to ask if this would be a whole question, or like they'll give you us a portion of this question. Yes, 100%. So, no, I think I get what you're trying to ask. So no worries, it's cool. So this exercise that they give you in your book is a lot longer than how they would give it to you in the test or exam or assignment. It would be, they would give you less transactions to actually worry about. So don't worry, we wouldn't give you a question as long as this. It's quite comprehensive, the questions in your textbook. So yeah, it would either be a whole lot shorter, or they just ask you to do a section of it. So maybe they'll just ask you to do the recon, the bank recon, as opposed to doing the amended cash book receipts, amended cash book payments, and then also do the bank, and then also do the bank recon for that current month. So they can pick just sections of it, as opposed to giving you the whole thing, or they can just give you few transactions, and then you do the whole thing. But since it's few transactions, you get through it a lot quicker. Yes. Okay. All right. Awesome stuff. All right, guys. That is it from my side. I'll be here for the next 2 minutes if anybody else has something they want to ask. But otherwise, the rest of you, if you've